Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji. Hi, I'm her Simran Kaur, and I am Anmol's older sister, stuck overseas through the pandemic, but here to congratulate you all and to um, welcome you all to Anmol and Rose's reception, and of course to welcome Rose to the family. So I was asked to do a speech, but I'm honestly really speechless. um, and I was also told that I'm absolutely welcome to embarrass my brother, that it is my birthright to be able to embarrass my siblings during their weddings. But well, we'll see. We'll see if I can do that. So to begin with, I just want to welcome, I just want to say vadaiyan to everybody. Mom and dad, granny, vade papa, kavalama, all the elders throughout the family. Thonu bahut bahut vadaiyan. And Rose's mom and dad, Brian, Pinky Didi, Rose's grandparents, whoever is around, man. So you know who you are. Thonu bahut bahut vadaiyan. And Rose, of course, welcome to the family. So I mean, there's so many like embarrassing stories to be told, but the reality of the matter is that the funniest thing is that guess what Anmol and Rose had their first conversation about? At least according to what I remember from what Anmol had told me back when, who knows when, long time ago. um, their first conversation was about, imagine, tell me, think, guess. Something very trivial, yes. It was about a Kit Kat. And I know that's crazy. It was about Kit Kat. You know what mine and Rose's first conversation was? So I have known Rose, I think, much longer than Anmol has known her. So Rose and I met in the summer of 2013 at a Coors camp. It was Coors United 2013 on Lake Sylvan, and we had such a great time. It was a great camp, actually. And I think it was 2013. But I was actually looking back in my journal, so I did cheat a little bit. And through my phone and old pictures and stuff, I cheated a little. But anyway, so we met at a camp. I think it was definitely Lake Sylvan, and we were sort of laying down, enjoying the lake and the trees above us, and we were just like on the ground, just sort of by the tent and the hammock sort of situation, and I think we were talking, it was a debrief, like we were talking about a session that we had just attended that was a little bit feminist, which is great. We need those things in the world, but also when you get together in a Coors camp type of situation, there is a little bit of bashing men. A little bit of bashing men. I promise it's just a little bit, but there is, and justifiably so. And so I think we were just like hanging out. It was Rose, me, and then this other girl who now lives in Seattle. But anyway, we were just talking about the session we had just attended, and then I'm pretty sure during the conversation I just was like, oh, I'm so proud of how we've raised my baby brother, we being Kaur family, and how like I'm convinced that he's gonna grow out to be such a lovely guy, and he's so gentle and he's so responsible, and he, unlike most folks, he actually takes an interest in doing his own chores and like, that sort of thing. But more importantly, like, I think it was more about how much he cared about me and all that sort of stuff. And so I did brag about my baby brother in front of Rose years before they even got together. I totally remember this. Do you remember, Rose? But also, I also remembered this other conversation we had where we were sitting under those trees, and then there was like a nice breeze that went through after a very hot couple hours. And when the breeze went through, the leaves rustled, and so the rustling of the leaves made this beautiful sound. And Rose was like, oh, the rustling of the leaves sounds like the leaves are applauding the coming of the breeze after a hot day. And I just went, oh my God, this girl, she's got the most spectacular soul, and she's so lovely and so beautiful as a person, that I was just like, oh my gosh, I love her, you know. So a couple years down the road, when Anmol told me that Anmol and Rose were getting together, I was just like, boy, I love that girl. I'm so happy. And I was super excited, and I was just like, my gosh, she's lovely. So yeah, like that's I seriously feel like you both are a beautiful couple who have come together so far, so beautifully. And I know that we all expect great things from you, by the way. I mean, I just know that that's gonna happen. That you have a lot of beautiful, tranquil, peaceful, lovely energy as a couple to share with the world. And I'm so pleased and so happy and so excited to be welcoming you into the family today. This is amazing. I mean, obviously, like, you've been part of our family for a long time, but I mean, I'm so happy to officially be welcoming you to the family. Yeah, and you know, I was just making this realization that, oh my gosh, years ago, well, okay, let's go there. I don't have a lot of time. I want to keep this short. So I was just making this realization that when you have an Anand Karaj, you bow at Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj's Charan Kamal at least, I was gonna say 10, but now I'm thinking it's probably more, at least 15 times. And you know, years ago, Anmol was making a comment about how when he notices all these parents bringing newborns to the Guru Kar and then bowing their heads at Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj's Charan Kamal, you know, he was saying that he feels like, because if our dunyavi parents do that for us, then obviously Guru Sahib does that for us. Even when we stray away, Guru Sahib brings our cease and puts it at the Charan Kamal of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj for us to receive those blessings and surrender that ego. And you know, like, it's more a sentimental thing, and I'm sure you both understand as a Gursikh couple, that when you're making that commitment in an Anand Karaj and taking those lama around Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, you're obviously, you know, making Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj the center of your lives, but also with bowing your head so many times at Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj's Charan Kamal. Arguably, by the way, it's more times than the number of times we bow our heads in an Amrit Sanchar, right? Like 15 times is it is quite a few times. And so, I mean, I just think that there's something there to think about. This is a big commitment, but it's a big blessing, right? And so I'm so happy to bear witness to your togetherness, and it's been such a privilege and an honor to see you guys grow as a couple, and you know, just to be part of this whole journey. I'm excited to see the future journey quite a bit too, and my gosh, welcome to the family. I'm so happy for the both of you, and I can't wait. I just honestly can't wait to come and give you big hugs and smother you with all my affection. Mwah. Okay, I love you guys. Enjoy yourselves, everybody. Love you.